It's just doing that loading thing. Oh, we're live, yo. It finally worked, in it, yo. Big up, people. Obviously, we're joined by Michael and Zidane. And it's been a long time since I made a video. It's been like a month now. It's been a long, long time minutes. Yeah, how you man doing? First of all, how you doing? How you man staying?
Good. How about you, man?
Nice. What are you saying? Good.
I'm good, man. How you doing?
So yeah, I'm fine, man. There's actually so much to talk about regarding United. Obviously, there's transfer situation. You've got Dybala, you've got Ronaldo. There's a lot to digress in this conversation. So before I start, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And big up to everyone that's going to be watching. Big up Donda. Well, who's Donda? I don't know who you are. Yo, can I join? Don? Oh, Sid. Okay. Yeah, I remember you. But yeah, man. So. Yeah, I'll start off with you, Michael. What are your thoughts on, obviously, United? They've just signed their first player in Malacia, and I think Eriksen's. I think we've pretty much got him over the line as well. What do you see them like bringing to United? Do you think it makes us a better team? Do you see them starting like straight away, or what are your thoughts on them two signings?
Malacia first. That one was like out of left field. I mean, obviously, I thought that Leon were gonna grab him. Romano gave the here we go and everything, but all of a sudden United just hijacked it because this summer is hijack season for everyone. So it's a good signing. As of right now, I don't see him as a starter just yet. I think it'd be depth, but like he'll provide competition at the same time. I think he'll be the Europa left back this year, mostly. Obviously, we'll play. Luke Shaw's like a guaranteed injury every year, so he'll play some Premiers as well. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And World Cup as well. Got to factor that in. Luke Shaw's gonna be going with England to Qatar. Well, knows what happens there. So yeah, it's a good left back. Provide competition. I think he's like the future. I think he's gonna be part of like the future mostly. Like once Luke Shaw's contract ends up and everything, when he goes, and then Alvaro will be like the future of the club. What he brings: intensity, athleticism, speed. A person willing to overlap on the left. Just like good player. Still young, obviously. Like there's still some stuff he has to fix, but no young player is ever perfect. So that's good. And Ten Hag loves him, obviously. Like if you guys seen that clip where where Ajax were playing fair, like that left back take note of him and everything. So it's a good signing, good cheap. So at the worst, if he ever fails, like knock on wood, obviously hope he does well. But he's so young that you'll guaranteed to like make a profit off him, most likely just because like we're United. Like Daniel James, for example, like he was shit, but we still made a profit on him.
Oh yeah,
because he was so young. Like he has resale value. That's the one good thing about signing younger players. And as for Eriksen, similar to Malacia, I think he's like depth. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, he's going to be a guaranteed starter over Bruno. I don't think that happens just yet. Do I think he might start? He might start on the right. Who knows? But I don't know what Ten Hag's promised him and everything. But he's a player that's versatile. He'll play in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Doesn't always have to be number 10. Could be the number 8. Could be the pivot. Who knows? I don't know what Ten Hag has planned on him, honestly. Do I wish that United probably like signed him later on in the window as like a cherry on top kind of signing while prioritizing a defensive mid or ball winning midfielder? Yeah, but still a good signing. Good set piece taker. That's one thing we lacked in recent years, like a set piece taker, because Alex says his shit at them, and so is Bruno Fernandes. So he offers that to us, and
he tells us decent at set pieces. He's all right at set pieces.
Don't care his crap. He's still 30. I think Eriksen's 30. Obviously, like he probably can't play full games because like of his heart condition and everything. But a good 60 to 70 minutes, or even off the bench in certain games, and it's just good depth. It's a good competition for Bruno because that guy's never had competition at United because Donny Van de Beek never really provided that, whether that be his own fault or the coaching fault. That's a discussion for another day. But Eriksen is different than Donny. He's Premier League proven. I think he has the second most assists in the Premier League since he joined after other than Kevin De Bruyne, who has the most. So we know what he could do in the Prem, and he's coming off at Brentford where he was their best player and kind of made sure that they were never in a relegation battle because without him, it would have happened. So yeah, two good signings to start, but obviously job's not finished.
Yeah, 100%. Because you know what it is with the Eriksen deal. I'm always thinking to myself like, because obviously the whole Frenkie, we still don't know whether that's going to happen or not. So that's still up in the air. I'm just thinking to myself with Eriksen, is he going to be playing in a deeper role? Because when you look at him play, he's got a good ping on him, left foot, right foot. His passing is quite good. His crossing is really good as well. So I'm trying to think whether, I don't know if he's going to play him in a more attacking role. It just depends, innit? So What are you saying, Zidane? Do you think Eriksen will be played more in an attacker role or a deeper role under Ten Hag? What are you saying?
I think maybe it could be a deeper role because I think he played a deeper role under Conte for a bit. You know what I mean? Where you can you can spray, because his passing range is very good. So you can ping and stuff like that. He's very good at that. But dude, to be honest, mate, I don't have a clue what Ten Hag is going to do with like the whole Eriksen stuff. Obviously, you know, the season's going to be long and stuff. You're going to need rotation. Competition is key as well because Michael said that Bruno guy hasn't had competition. He doesn't know what competition is. You know what I mean? So, and as for the left back as well, I mean, when we hijacked that, I got a bit excited, man, because I was like, I do like when you hijack signings, you know what I mean, from other clubs. And I think that left back, I saw a little 15 minutes of him against Roma. He looked quite good, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, Ten Hag wanted him, got him. But maybe there's still a lot of work to do, you know what I mean? So,
I think with the left back, like, you know what? The reason why I'm excited about the left back is because obviously you look at his attributes, and I think he's got good attributes to suit the Prem. I just think it's going to take time for him to be integrated into the team. But everyone like was saying him defensively, like everyone was saying, oh, this guy just looks like Wan-Bissaka. But obviously defensively, you see him in the comps, like he's slide tackle and he's decent defensively. But the thing is as well, that guy overlaps and he's quick. And another thing that Luke Shaw and Tellers both don't have, they're not athletic like that. Like Luke Shaw can be, but he only does it when he wants to. So Tellers literally has no pace and power about him. So yeah, I'm happy that with the whole Malacia thing. I think I've got a prediction that he's going to be a starter like midway the season, like halfway through the season. Because obviously I think it's going to be Luke Shaw starting. And then, I think you've got a bit of background, by the way, Zidane. Let me just mute you for a sec. But yeah, because the thing is with Luke Shaw, I think probably start him off a little bit. And then if Luke Shaw's not doing it properly, then I think he'll be phased out slowly. But I don't know whether we're going to be selling Tellers because that's 4 left backs we have. We've got Brandon Williams.
Well, Brandon Williams is like a right back too. He can play both.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. So with Malacia, are you guys happy with our current fullback situations now?
No.
Need a right back.
Need a right back.
Because I'm not too sold on what's his name, Dumfries. I don't know about him.
No, we're not signing Dumfries. No.
I don't see us actually signing a right back. That's what I'm talking about. Because like,
I gotta switch my headphones 1 second.
Yeah, that's calm. What are you saying, Zidane, with the whole right back situation? Because are you a fan of Dallo? Do you rate him? Because I think he's a good player.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you. You know me already with Dallo. I think that kid's got potential, man. I mean, he's got good tech. He's good at driving with the ball as well. Obviously, his crossing can improve.
Yeah.
But you need competition for Dallo, or you need to get a better right back that's better than Dallo.
Yes.
Yeah. You need to have 2 players in the same position so they can kind of like motivate each other to keep on doing better. You don't want Dallo to get complacent and stuff, you know what I mean? Just not get right. So, mate, personally for me, I'll take Dumfries. I don't know about you.
I don't know about Dumfries, you know. I don't know. He just looks like I don't know. He just looks rapid. That's it. I don't see anything about Dumfries that's exciting me, to be honest. But like I said, there's a few right backs. I mean, there's obviously Lamptey, but I don't see him coming to United. Like I said, I don't think we're gonna. I think we're gonna. Because Wan-Bissaka, I don't think anyone wants him. I've not seen any links. I don't know what happened with Palace, whether they're going to try and get him back.
Yeah, it's because of his wages, man. Apparently there's Roma, but they signed a right back on Silic. I don't even know, mate. I don't even know about Wan-Bissaka, to be honest.
Yeah, but the thing is, what I'm quite worried about is that I'm kind of worried with the whole centre-back situation because if you look at Lindelof, I think Lindelof I think he will have a good season. I think he'll play well on the Ten Hag. I just think we need a better overall centre-back because you've got Maguire, who's crap. You've got Varane, who's never available. And when he is available, he'll probably get injured. And who else have you got? Eric Bailly, who's gone to Fulham. Wait, has he gone to Fulham or something? I don't know what I'm not really following.
Yeah, apparently Fulham want him, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm scared about the most. I'm worried about the centre-backs. that's the one position that I'm not feeling too confident about. Because obviously the whole Timber situation, that's not looking likely. But yeah.
I think it'd be. I think. Go on, sorry.
Now go on. Do you see us getting a centre back? Yeah. Do you see us getting a centre back?
Yeah. I think we'll get Martinez. I think Martinez will definitely come to United. But for me, I think we need one more, dude. I think we need two. If you look at Bailly, apparently Bailly's gonna go to Wanzabi, and then Phil Jones. You know what I mean? That's how many centre backs are we left with? Varane's injury prone.
Yep.
So he's risk. I don't think he can play for the whole damn season. And then Maguire's shit. Yeah. So we need another one, you know?
100%. 100%. What are you saying, Michael, about the centre back situation? Because like we've got Lindelof, Maguire, and Varane, and you can argue that all three of them aren't really like amazing like that. So I don't know what you say. Like, are you worried about the centre back situation? How we're not linked to that many? Because let's say we do get Lisandro Martinez and we came as a centre back, I still think we need more than Lisandro. So
yeah, I mean, I agree on that point, but I think United are probably just gonna like go with Lisandro this year, and then next year go get another center back, like a more commanding center back, probably. Yes. So, because the center back market right now is like there's not that many players. So,
I mean, yeah, because the whole Pau Torres situation, he's quite expensive, isn't he? He's like 70 mil or something, 60 to 70 mil. So he's going to be quite hard to get.
Yeah.
And, obviously, Rudiger was a shout, but obviously he's gone to Madrid. I wanted him, to be honest, because I thought he would have played well.
So wait, hold on a minute. Sorry to cut you off. The centre back market is not sure. There's centre backs out that we can get, mate. Yeah,
who are you saying then? What centre backs are out there that United should be getting?
Get me Gleason Brema.
Who's that? Oh,
the German centre back though.
Get me, what's that guy's name from France? What's that French centre back? Ivan Nindika?
I don't know who those players are.
From Frankfurt. He's a left-footed centre back. French, 6'4". He's a good shout. Can get. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we need like a centre back. Like it's not going to happen, but we need like a Van Dijk centre back. That's what we need. Someone who's commanding, who's good on the ball, who's like he's got this physical. Because all of our centre backs, physically, none of them are really physically imposing. Like they can just like they'll just get breezed past easily. Lindelof's not quick. Maguire's not quick. Lisandro, I don't think Lisandro Martinez is quick, but I have seen him have good games against like.
It's okay.
Yeah, Lisandro. Say that again.
He's got that dog in him, so it's fine.
Yeah, Lisandro. I've seen some comps like.
He's Argentinian. It comes in their blood for the defenders.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because I've seen some games like him coming across Haaland, Nunes, and he did quite a good job, to be honest, in the Champions League, innit? So I'm happy with the whole Lisandro if we do get him. But obviously, moving on, would you guys take Paulo Dybala at Man United? Because the reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen a lot of people saying no, wages, and he's not that good anymore. But one, we just got rid of Cavani, right? And we got rid of Mata as well. So we kind of need to replace them. So I don't know why everyone's against the whole Dybala situation. Because I've seen people saying he's close to 30 and wages. But first of all, he's only 28. So he's in his prime. And his career at Juventus, listen, I know I don't go off stats all the time, but his numbers are not even that bad. I think he's got decent numbers. And I think attacking wise, he'll give us something that we don't have because you've got Rashford, Elanga, Sancho, and that's it. And Dybala coming on, that'll be a good addition to the team, I think. Even if he did want if he wanted 250, I'll be happy with it. 250 a week on a free. You've got Dybala coming off the bench. He doesn't even have to start all the time. That's why I'd take him. I don't know what your situation is, Michael. Would you take Dybala or?
It's like I love Dybala, like Clajoy and everything. Like he's one of my favorite players in the last decade. Like at Juve, like that OG Juve team, like the one that was making UCL finals and everything. He was absolutely spectacular. I remember that Barca tie in I think was it 16-17.
Oh yeah,
he knocked them out. Where he was pretty much man of the match against MSN on his pitch. But I know you say he's 28, but physically he's like 35. Like when you add all the injuries together. So that adds a factor. And I think he's kind of a player that you need to build a system around him for him to thrive. he's not a player that like you could just throw in any system and it'll work. I think he's kind of a old-fashioned player where you're like, he's meant to be like the superstar of a team because he's got those attributes in him. Obviously, like he's similar to Messi, like in like certain attributes. Obviously not as good, but like the left foot and everything, the way he dribbles, the way he like shrugs off defenders with his low center of gravity. But he's also a guy that has a lot of muscle injuries. That like if his injuries weren't muscle injuries, I wouldn't be as worried. But he has a lot of muscle injuries, and that's in Serie A. Imagine what happens when you come Prem, because the intensity is like 100 times higher in that aspect. But we do have a shortage of attackers. I think one thing people worry about is like his profile and the way that he's not really like a box 9, and you're like, we're gonna have him and Martial as our strikers, who two players that are very similar in the way that they play in terms of dropping deep and everything. They're not really like known to be box 9s. Martial might even be more of a box 9 than Dybala, in my opinion, because I think Martial's got more of a poacher instinct. But
yeah.
I say all that, but if the ball comes and he does his little celebration, I'm getting gassed because it's a sick celebration. Like seeing him and Sancho do it, for example, and he's got the wonder of a left foot. I watched a comp yesterday that was not from the Obama administration, by the way, because a lot of the comps I see on Twitter are from like 2016, where I see Palermo pictures, and Palermo haven't been in Serie A in like 5 years, but he's still got like that low center of gravity in him. He's still got that wonder of a left foot, that curler, and he's like his ball striking is actually like really pretty
ridiculous.
Good. So. But I think at this stage of his career, he's also kind of a player that likes to drop deeper and deeper. Kind of like I see him play like a lot of like number 8 in a way.
100%.
But
that's why I said I would go, because I was looking at his injuries, by the way, and obviously all three of us would have taken Dembele, Ousmane Dembele, right? But if I think the reason why, if we wanted Ousmane Dembele, then why can we not go for Dybala? Because obviously Dembele's injury record was way worse than Dybala.
I think Dembele starts PNP. And that's why.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Oh, because of the pace and power. And yeah, I hear that. But the thing is, with Dybala, he does need to be in a specific system. But I'm saying, do you not think that under Ten Hag, that would suit him in a way? Like,
I don't think he's ever played false 9 though. That's the one thing I question. Like at Juve, when he played at a striker, it was next to Higuain, wasn't it? Yeah. Or next to Ronaldo.
Yeah, and then you had like I think Chiesa on the wing. Because the thing is with Dybala, he can play as a 10. He can play on the right, but it's not really his best position. I think his best position is behind the striker.
So do I.
I think that's his best position. And if that's the case, you've got Donny that can play there. You've got Eriksen that can play there. You've got Bruno who can play there as well. But like I said, we always need, because look at City. They've got quality in depth. So why can't we get quality in depth as well? Because they had bloody Grealish on the bench. They had Sterling on the bench. So I'd take the ball 100%. Yeah. I think he's got like Asensio striking in a way. Them two players like have a sick strike.
Ten Hag wants him, I'll take him. Ten Hag's been given the keys to this window. So if this is not United just being United again and just wanting that commercial signing because Dybala is a big name,
yeah.
Go ahead and sign him. I just find it funny that Pogba's going Juve and Dybala's going United in the same summer. That's kind of ironic. That's very ironic, but
that is crazy. Well, yeah. Because the thing is with Dybala, right? I don't know if that's going to happen. Because, like, let's say if Ronaldo goes, does that mean we get in Dybala? Or if Ronaldo did stay somehow, then is that it for Dybala? Because I was looking at reports saying that we're trying to get Dybala, but also we're working on the Antony deal. So that's telling me that if we can get Antony and Dybala, then that's still a good window. So if Ronaldo goes and we get Antony and Dybala, that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. But I know you want more pace and power. Then go on, Zidane. Go on.
I'd rather get someone more. I like Antony, talented player. You know, Ten Hag wants him and stuff like that. But I'd rather get a PNP man with some tech, bro. Because if you have Dybala, Sancho, and like Antony as a front three, it's not really. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong, it can work, but you need someone that's gonna like a Ousmane Dembele or like a Gnabry. Skip past two players and burn the defender with pace.
Antony's fairly quick though. I've seen
Gnabry ain't quick like that, by the way.
He's quick, but he's not like, you know what I mean? He's not really a goal threat. Like Dybala and Thingy, they're not really goal threats, but they are. It's a versatile front three. Don't get me wrong, it's fluid. But yeah, dude, I'm not gonna complain because like I want Dybala, I want Antony as well. They're clear of what we got. Like there's no. You know what I mean? Like they're clear. So, bro, bring them here. And then come
I
and say, I think Dybala will be as. I don't think Dybala will be as good, to be honest. Do you want Elanga and Rashford starting, mate?
But you know what's crazy, by the way? This is what makes me laugh with like some United fans. Like they say, go make signings and go get players, and then because I'm seeing a lot of people on Dybala saying, no. But we're not in that position to be saying no to Dybala. Like, have you seen our attackers? I mean, I rate Sancho. I think I like him a lot. Rashford, not really. Martial, it depends if he's going to knuckle down and do it this season because there's been reports saying that he's impressed in training, but he might not be reliable and he's always injured. So by all means, get more attackers. That's an advantage for us. So you got to realize if we lose Ronaldo and we lose we already lost Cavani, lost Mata as well, then why are you saying no to Dybala? That's what I don't get. That's what I don't get.
I don't get it. It's like I don't know what's wrong with some of these guys, man. It's like they're blind or something. Like, dude, Ronaldo. You know what, dude? Even with Ronaldo staying, for me, we need a striker and a right winger, even if he stayed. So if he goes now, who do we have? We have Martial. He's gonna, play as a false nine or something. Then you have Rashford. You got Elanga. We need more forwards. We need depth as well. We need starting and we need depth as well because the season's gonna be hectic, man. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm trying to say.
No to Dybala. That's crazy. Sorry.
I kind of get why I think United need we're at the stage where they need a specific type of signing. Like Dybala just screams Ed Woodward. If you kind of get what I'm saying, it's like it screams Ed Woodward. Where it's just this big name free agent signing that's a little past his best. Well, I know Dybala's had decent numbers last year, but his injury record just concerns everyone, and no one wants him across Europe if you really think about it. Only the Italian teams are in for him because he's proven in Serie A and they know what they can get out of him, and because they're already stacked in a position that they don't have to they're not building a team around him. So I kind of get why a lot of people are saying no because we've been burnt in the past by signings like him before.
I hear that, but he's not going to be the main guy. Though. That's what I'm trying to say.
If Ronaldo leaves, he will be because who's starting up top.
But we've got options though. I think if we get if he's a United player today, right? I don't think he's a starter though. I don't think if Ronaldo still stays, then he might not start.
No, but it's one of the other. Both are not at United in August. It's one of the other. That's what the Macho said. Dybala only comes if Ronaldo leaves.
Okay.
It's one of the other.
No, but the thing is, if Ibrahimovic, Cavani, Ronaldo, Falcao, I heard that all Ed Woodward signings. That's what I'm trying to say. But you could argue to say Frenkie de Jong is an Ed Woodward signing as well, but he's imperative to our team as well, to Ten Hag. So it is what it is. I know he's an Ousmane Dembele's an Ed Woodward signing as well. Kind of.
He is, but the thing is, that right wing position is the hardest profile position in the world right now.
It is the hardest one.
You get only specific players. Dembele is one of them. RAPHINA is another player in similar form. Who else is in that? Olise is still young. We still need to see him have one more year at the top level. In terms of that, because Ten Hag wants that left-footed right wing. Because in a JDP system, you need the left-footed right wing.
That's why I'm saying I'll be happy with Antony, but then again, RAPHINA's not looking likely. The thing is, there's a lot of split opinions on Antony. The reason that people don't want him is it because he's not PMP? Is that why people aren't really favouring him? And
I don't think he's proven enough, in my opinion. Ajax wants 70 mil for him. He's not worth 70 mil. Yeah, he's not even worth 50 mil, which is what we bid allegedly. But okay. I'm fine paying 50. Not really. I'm not really fine with it, but it is what it is. But United, that should be the cutoff point. That's the cutoff point for me. That's your highest bid. After that, you don't bid anymore.
But to make an argument, would you say Calvin Phillips is worth 50 mil?
Respect. To Leeds, he was. I think he was to Leeds. I don't think Antony is worth 70 mil to Ajax. It's because we've already taken one of their players. And
Now, the only reason why I was saying that is because 50 million for Antony is still a lot, but I think it's a decent enough price.
Yeah, because you're banking on the potential.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. That, like I said, I would love Gnabry. I would love Gnabry. To be honest, we did have, obviously, I'm not going to say his name, but he would have been a pretty decent choice in it to go on the right, but it is what it is. But that, like the whole thing with the Serge Gnabry situation, I think he's the perfect guy for it.
Same. He's a baller, man. Like, he's experienced as well. Like, guy's a winner, man. He's such a good footballer. And I don't understand why we're not in for a player like that. You know what I'm saying? But probably 10 hours doesn't. Sorry.
I just don't think he's going to come to us. Maybe because of the Champions League or something.
Yeah. It's a shame. But you know what, dude? You see, with Anthony, pay the money and go get him for me. Like, bro, we need a right winger. Like, when's the last time we've had like a right winger, dude? It's been years. You know what I'm saying? So, Ten Hag wants him. How much do Ajax want? 70 mil?
They want 70 mil for him. I don't think that's not worth it at all.
Bro, I'd rather just spend that money and I'll give Bayern Munich that money and go get Gnabry, you know.
Do you know what I would do? Yeah, if I would have, if they want 70 million and that's it, I would say, right, I'm gonna play Amad Diallo for this season. I'm gonna play him, see how it goes. And I'm gonna get a midfielder for that price.
Really? You play Diallo for make him a starter?
No, so let's say Anthony. So if I was the negotiator, I'm like, all right, Anthony, they won't budge and they want 70 million. I'm like, you know what? Forget Anthony and forget about the right winger situation. Let me see how Amad Diallo plays this season. Rotate him with, I don't know, Rashford on the right. And then that 70 million or 50 to 70 million, that will go into another midfielder when we get Frenkie. That's what I would do.
Not a bad shout, man.
That's what I would do personally. You know, maybe go obviously we're not going to get him, but like a Kimmich type signing.
Yeah, I get you, man. Like the midfield is for me, dude. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about us. We get De Jong, we get Eriksen, but we don't sign another midfielder. I'm very worried about that because I think Ten Hag maybe might allow De Jong to be like the deep lying midfielder. But dude, like we need another one. Like Tommy and Fred are there. We need to, you know what I mean? That the midfield is a focal point of the team that we should just spend the rest of the money on, in my opinion, you know, because
100%.
Mate, that midfield, especially last season, dude. How many times did we just get run over?
Yep.
And then is De Jong really a good tackler, a good ball winner? He's not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even Eriksen, dude, like he's not a player like that. Even Van der Beek is not. McTominay isn't, and Fred kind of, but he's not really that DM like. You know what I mean? Like what City and Liverpool have and stuff like that. We need a DM, mate.
Which is why I said go for Bissouma.
Yeah, we should have got him. We should have signed him.
Yeah, that's what I would do. But the thing is, Lisandro Martinez, I heard that he can play CDM, but I heard that the Ajax guy on Twitter, you know, the main guy.
Yeah.
He said he doesn't have the stamina to play as a DM, but you really need that much stamina when you're playing as a DM.
I don't
like.
I'm not sure. You know, it depends like what Ten Hag wants from his midfielders. Maybe he wants like midfielders that have like good energy, good stamina, and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Cameron says you guys need an out-and-out goal scorer. I don't think we do need an out-and-out goal scorer. I think once we implement the system Ten Hag wants, we've got good enough attackers that go. Martial can get the goals, Rashford can get the goals, Sancho can get the goals, Bruno can get goals, Donny can get goals. Like the goals what Anthony can chip in, bro. There's goals out there to be scored. And I know Ronaldo did get the goals, but if we get rid of Ronaldo, the goals will be more shared out in the attack. So if Sancho gets like 10 goals, Martial gets 10, Rashford gets 10, Anthony maybe gets only 5, then I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Donny can get goals as well.
Yeah, Donny can score goals, yeah. And Bruno as well. Bruno can get goals as well.
And bear in mind, I'm naming you guys I don't even rate. Like Bruno and Rashford, I don't rate, but I know they'll get goals in the right system.
They will score goals, yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm trying to, because if you look at Gabriel Jesus, he's not an amazing striker. He got, you know, his highest goal tally for City was 14 goals or 15. Like, and he gets a lot of chances for City, and he only scored 14. So I do think Rashford will get 10. I think Rashford and Martial can both get around 10 to 15 goals next season.
Yeah. I get you. For me, I would go out and go get a striker. Like
100%.
they are, for me. I know the striker market isn't really of that high caliber, but there are strikers out there. Like, bro, yeah, he's a 50 million euros, mate. But he's PSG wants him. So
is that how much they valued him, Skamaka?
Yeah, man, 50 million, dude.
Yeah,
He's a baller. He's a baller, man.
What are your thoughts, Michael, on the whole striker situation? Like, do you think we need, like Cameron said, do you think we need an out-and-out goal scorer, or do you think there's enough attackers in our team that can score goals?
I don't. We do need like a proven goal scorer. Like, we just need someone that has goal scoring instincts.
Do you not think Rashford, Martial, Bruno, like I said, I don't think I don't like Rashford and Bruno, but I will trust them to get at least 10, Martial and Rashford, 10 to 15 goals next season if they start doing well.
That's true, yeah. I mean, you can expect that from them. Like I said, like if Dybala comes in, Ten Hag is clearly going by goals by committee, just like expecting like 5 to 6, 10 plus goal scorers, and then other players chipping in as well. All depends. Like if Ten Hag's system is as good as we think we are, then goals are just gonna come from like everyone. And like you said, Bruno, like honestly, I think Bruno's like the only player that can really guarantee 10 plus goals, because like he'll finesse his way into like 10 plus goals somehow, some way. Rashford needs to be on full form. Martial needs to like find himself again.
Yep.
Elanga, like you could maybe expect him if he takes a little jump again.
He's so bad.
Nah, I get he's shown that he could score like a couple goals though.
I hear you.
The Athletic game, if you remember that, the Wolves game, that last game of season 2 years ago. So like if he continues like in an upward trajectory as a player, because he's still like 20 years old, so like he's not the finished product yet, obviously. So if he's here, if he's not on loan or whatever, if Ten Hag really likes him or not, then you can expect like 7 to 10 goals from him in all comps. But I expect United to be like kind of similar to LVG, where we're gonna be winning games 1 to 2-0 maximum. I'm not expecting like goals galore.
Oh, 100%. I'm not expecting us to like beat teams like 5-0, 4-0, 6-0. 100%. Yeah, big up, by the way, Victor Liang. He says, Sagan and Ahmed, big up. Ronaldo can leave, thanks for his service. And Cameron says, there's a reason why Ten Hag wanted Nunes. Listen, I'm happy we didn't get Nunes. We need a scorer, Osimhen or Skamaka. Osimhen's valued at like 100 mil or something, so I don't know if they'll sell him. Jonathan David, I've never seen him play. Just like that, yeah?
He's not shit. He's overrated, though. I don't think he's that good.
Fair enough, then. I've not really seen him. I saw that passing clips. How was McTominay doing those passes? And Maguire, you absolutely describe. Oh, yeah, did you see that?
Okay, first of all, before people first of all, he did not even... I'm going to defend Maguire here. He said that was good, Harry. He didn't.
No. I'm not talking about that.
McTominay, his passing angle is shit.
No. I'm not talking about McTominay. Have you seen the two clips of United doing the passing rondos and then the Ajax team doing it? See how crisp they're doing it.
Yeah, because one team is technically better than the other.
Yeah. I just find it funny, but
You got ways to go.
No, 100%. By the way, I just wanted to say, Zidane, yeah, because obviously you're a big Ronaldo fan. We'll move to the Ronaldo topic here. Do you think he's going to leave? And what are your thoughts on the whole Ronaldo situation? Do you think he's doing the same thing as he's doing for Juve, just trying to find his way out?
No. All right. No, I knew you were going to do this. Listen, I'm going to be serious here. Yeah, I'm going to be balanced on this, because you know me, I love it. But dude, you know what? In my honest opinion, yeah, I think he wants out. I think he's fed up. I think he's fed up with United, bro. Just think about it. He could have left. He could have said, yeah, that he wanted to go ages ago after the Champions League. But it's the same thing he did with Juve. Like, he waited to see what they were going to do in the market. And then they didn't, bro. What did they do in the market? They didn't do jack shit, dude. He has a right to be angry and frustrated. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what business have we done? He has a right to be frustrated. Like even Fabrizio said that, you know, oh, he's upset by the project and the lack of signing. So of course he has a right to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think he'll leave. I think he will leave. And I want him to leave as well. I do want him to leave. And yeah, that's it, bro. Nothing. That's it, bro. That's it.
What are you saying, Michael? I know. But I'm debating two people that, like, listen, they love Ronaldo, fair enough, innit? I don't hate people think I have a Ronaldo agenda, but I don't have a Ronaldo agenda. I'm just listen, I just think I'm the new number 9. But anyway, what are you saying, Mac, about this whole situation? Do you agree with what Zidane said? Do you think he just wants to leave because we're not making enough signings, or is that just an excuse to like leave?
I'm a preface his best name. Ronaldo's my favorite player of all time. He's my idol in terms of as a footballer, not as a person. As a footballer, I would like to emphasize that as a footballer.
Yeah.
Made me fall in love with the club and everything, all that kind of stuff. This whole what's it called, narrative? I'm calling it a narrative that that Ronaldo wants to United because he's expecting signings and he's unhappy with signings is the biggest load of BS, because his PR machine is using United's fans like not agendas, rightful hatred of the Glazers and everything, like the board, and that they hate them, and they know that if Ronaldo puts that out there, they're gonna side with him because of like they already hate the board. So if Ronaldo says that, oh, it must be true, and that the board stinks and everything, so they're using that narrative to try to like cover him for what he just wants to leave because there's no UCL football. It's literally that's it. That's the only reason he wants to leave, which is fine. You leave, you could go ahead and leave. I have no problem with him leaving. I want him to leave because if you want to because you're at the end of your career, you want to go win something. I get that 100%. But don't wait till July to say that when you knew that we did not have UCL football in April, and you said after that season, I'm staying here next year, back the manager, make United great again. That's what he said.
He never said make the man. When did he say make Man United great again, man?
He said he wants to make United. He said he wants to be here next year and make United great. Yeah. That's what he wants to do. He hinted at staying next. He said that he wants to stay here next year and help United
he said that
where they were. Yeah, he said that.
Dude,
there's actually there is quotes of him saying that. It was true.
At the end of the day, mate.
And then
go on. Sorry, man.
And then so we're here in July. Preseason's already started, but we're flying out on Friday to Asia. Okay, I get maybe the family situation. I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not 100% sure because he was training at Portugal, but he also played a game 5 days after his son died. So he obviously is in love with the sport. So he's probably just dealing with their emergency, but also training to stay in shape for next season. I'm sure that's what's going on. But I just think like I know Ronaldo, and I know that when he's a very petty person, and that he wants his way, and it's his way or the highway.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I guess he somewhat deserves because he's one of the greatest players of all time. So like, there are certain players that kind of deserve that right to get their way when certain stuff happens. But I just don't like the way he's handling it, and I know like it stinks of the way he did at Juve, and he told Allegri the day before the first game of the season, I'm committing to Juve. And then the day of the game, he gets benched because he put in a transfer request to leave.
Exactly.
100%. So hold on a minute. You're upset, but because Ronaldo said he said he wants to leave because of Champions League in July. Is that what you're mainly?
No, I don't like I'm a man of principles. Like when you commit to something, you honor it. If he said in May that he wants to leave and he didn't show up now, I would be perfectly fine with that because United did not adhere to his request. But he told United that he's coming in preseason and that he wants to be here next year. So United went into the summer thinking that Ronaldo's going to be here next year, so we don't have to fully prioritize a striker because we're expecting Ronaldo to be here. But now he's throwing everything into the spanner. Ten Hag is also going into the season expecting, okay, I'm going to have Ronaldo.
What did they say? What did they say when Ronaldo was here before? they said they're going to prioritize a young striker, even when Ronaldo was here, and there was no talks of him.
Darwin Nunez, and we missed out on him. He was the #1 target.
Why are we not targeting another striker then? What's going on?
There may not be one that they loved as much as Nunez, so they're like, okay, we could maybe look. We could go into that next year.
Dude, it's because Martial's coming back. That's why they're not prioritizing those strikers, mate.
No, it's not with Martial coming out. It's United. United have a system where they want their #1 targets to come. It's usually the #1 target. They rarely go into the second and third target. You're seeing it with Lisandro because Ten Hag really wants him.
Yep.
I don't think Ten Hag really sees a striker out there that he desperately wants. He wanted Nunez. United missed out on him. And if Ronaldo had told us in May, I could guarantee you that United would have been going 100 times harder for Darwin Nunez than they did.
Nah, bro.
So, Zidane, let me ask you a question. Do you think Ronaldo loves United?
Don't.
Yeah.
I don't think he loves the club like that. He doesn't
love many things, but
I think I think he does. I think he does love United. Like he has a little affection, especially he has more for Ferguson.
Yeah.
No, he has more affection for Ferguson than United, but I just think he's, bro. I just think he's shocked at the way the club's run, bro.
Okay. What thing is before that? There's no way that he did it. That he didn't know the way United is run because George Mendes has been in business with us for over 15 years. You can't tell me that George Mendes doesn't know the way United is run. Everyone in the world knows how United is run.
Yeah,
we came second in the Champions League. We came second in the Premier League, man. We signed Varane. We signed Sancho.
Yeah.
Even the likes of you, Michael, we've been saying that we were doing good. So maybe he saw that and like, let me go back to Man United.
Obviously, no one saw what happened last year. None of us saw that coming. Obviously,
I did.
No, you did not see us coming 6th. That's cap.
I did.
But when we signed Ronaldo, Varane, and Sancho, you did not see us coming 6th. Do not lie. You did not see us coming below Spurs and Arsenal.
I said that to you. What did I say? I said that that season. If they kept Solskjaer and didn't sack him, I said this will end up in a mess. I said that. I said that in the streets, mate.
Okay. We were never going to win the Prem. I agree with that. But saying that we were going to be that bad, I don't think anyone expected United to be that bad. That's crazy. Our worst ever points total after signing Ronaldo, Varane, and Sancho. You said that.
I said.
I'll be honest, bro. I was a huge outer, bro. I thought we were at least getting top 4.
Yeah, at least we were at least getting top 4. I think everyone saw.
No. I said if we didn't sack Solskjaer quick enough, then we'd run a risk of losing out and having a bad season. I said that we would have a bad season. I said that.
No, but what I'm trying to say with the whole Ronaldo situation, he's joined United last season. Because at Juve, let's be honest, Allegri didn't want him. Yeah, he didn't want him. Whether you like it or not, he got Vlahovic. So he returned to United because that was the only option. Now he saw the whole thing going into crap. He wants to move out again. And then Bayern Munich don't want him because who was it? The president, was it? That said he doesn't fit into our... Yeah. The president said he doesn't fit into our plans. So boom, Bayern Munich is ruled out. PSG, they're doing something new. PSG have ruled him out. Chelsea, it depends on Tuchel if he wants him or not.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that many options. And who else has he got? Syria?
Sporting are interested.
He ain't going back to Sporting yet. They can't afford his wages.
Exactly. And then this is what annoys me. There's a lot of people saying Ronaldo loves the club, he'll never leave. But I think people are overestimating his love for the club because he talks about Ferguson more than he talks about United. And even when he was at United, he wanted to leave. But Ferguson, because Ferguson begged him to stay for another season before he went to Madrid, he just dipped. He's always wanted to leave United. United was never like his pinnacle in his career.
Yeah, so we was a stepping stone for him to go to.
We were a stepping stone for Ronaldo.
We were.
Exactly.
We just happened to be an elite stepping stone because we had Sir Alex Ferguson and an elite core of talent.
There you go.
But he wanted to leave us when we were the best team in Europe. Think about that. We were the best team in Europe. When he left Barcelona, but we were the top 2 team in Europe.
Yep.
And if Ronaldo wasn't in that, if you remember in that final, he was acting like he was acting really awful in that final too because his head was turned fully by Real Madrid. He was not 100% focused for that game. But if he wanted to leave us then, and we hadn't reached the point where we were unambitious, What makes you think that he just doesn't want to leave now? Because it's just Champions League football. He doesn't care about how many. Yo, we could have signed Mbappe this summer. We could have signed Ousmane Dembele. We could have signed Marco Verratti. And this guy would still leave because he doesn't want to touch Kazakhstan.
Exactly.
Which is fair. I don't care about that. I don't have an issue with him leaving because of Champions League football. I get that. You're Mr. Champions League. You want to go play in that.
You said Europa League games, so you wouldn't have played Europa League.
Doesn't matter. His name is. You don't think Europa League Twitter account's running Ronaldo propaganda? His name is associated with that competition if he says at United, no matter what, if he plays or not.
Right.
Playing.
And you got to remember as well, he's got 2 years left. Bro, let's be honest here, Ronaldo.
He's got 2 years left.
I don't know if you guys agree, but he's not. I don't know what you man are going to say. He's not a world class player anymore, though. He's a good goal scorer, but you have to the team has to sacrifice a lot for him to get the goals. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I fully disagree with you.
So you think? Okay, let me just say this. So you think? Do Madrid win Champions League if they had Ronaldo as their number 9?
No.
But Benzema. No, Benzema. No, but this is why people say, "Oh, but Ronaldo got 18 goals." Look what Benzema and Lewandowski do without getting goals. They affect the team, regardless of their goals. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm saying just get rid of Ronaldo.
I don't think. No, it's not even that. I just think like Benzema's a better player. I think Ronaldo kind of learned the position as the season went on. I think he became better as an overall 9 this year. Like,
more of a poacher, yeah.
Like he.
No. As a poacher.
If you saw towards the end of the season, like he was dropping deep and everything. And his touches got better. His link play got better, which is why I was kind of hoping he'd stay because now that he's had that full season under his belt, with Ten Hag coming in, we could do something. But obviously, he doesn't want to stay.
Bro,
like you said go ahead.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with Michael there. Like, I've noticed him, especially this season, because Ronaldo didn't really play. He wasn't really used to playing as a lone striker like that. But I've noticed, like, even last season, that his overall game as a striker has gotten much better in terms of hold-up play, link-up play, and especially I remember the Arsenal game as well, dude. He was a beast in that game, and he was holding up the ball well, linking up play. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. So,
well,
bro, you know what?
Consistently though, because if you remember,
of course, he's 37, dude. He can't do that. He can't play 2 games a week.
Yeah, but Modric is 30. How old's Modric though? He's doing it.
But
Modric started later in his career though.
But dude, go on.
But he's playing in a dysfunctional team where he has to run constantly.
Nah, Ronaldo doesn't run. Let's
no, he does run. That's a lie. He does run.
He's not
run for Rashford.
He does not run.
Everyone runs more than Rashford, though.
Ronaldo does not run. Let's not say that he runs.
No, he did run last season. He did run. That's not.
He ran in the last 5 minutes of a game because he had to make sure that because he had to, because we can't play with 10 men. We can't play with like one guy not running in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he didn't just stand there in the whole up the pitch. He ran. That's what I'm saying. He did run.
But the thing is, does he want to play in Champions League because he wants to win the competition, or does he just want to stat pad more? Because I'm trying to say, Juventus bought Ronaldo to win Champions League. He didn't win, and he failed, whether you like it or not. Yeah, he scored over 100 goals for Juventus, and that's good on him. Well done. But you didn't win Champions League. So who's he going to join? What team is going to guarantee him to win the Champions League right now? Madrid don't need Ronaldo.
I don't think he goes into the Champions League. He's gonna aspire to win it, obviously, but like he probably not gonna win it. But like he just wants the chance to win it again. Like he needs to be in Champions League. It's just like
exactly.
It's a competition that like you can't imagine Champions League without Messi and Ronaldo just yet.
Oh yeah, 100%. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like the only teams that can guarantee him to go far in the Champions League, Man City, but they don't want him.
PSG,
Bayern Munich don't want him. PSG don't want him. And Chelsea are 50-50.
Chelsea ain't going nothing. Even if they sign Ronaldo, they ain't doing nothing in Champions League. So
exactly. There you go then. And
that's why I say ambition doesn't matter for him, because Chelsea are even less ambitious than us because they haven't even signed anyone. Yeah, they're gonna sign.
They can't Sterling.
Okay, but their team is still shit.
It's better than us.
It's not really that far.
They've agreed. Dude, how are you saying Chelsea are way more ambitious than us?
They have a better midfield. We have a better attack.
Well, they lost their best center back.
Yeah, and who they link? Wait, how can you say they're not ambitious? They They want De Ligt. The Koulibaly's on the list,
Have they got him?
but they can get them. They've
The
got
list ain't even that
ambition
good
to
anyway.
get
It doesn't even
players.
matter. He's a downgrade on Rudiger. So either way, they've already gotten worse from last year because
But they
the
still
list
have ambition. The Koulibaly.
he's going to
Koulibaly,
Juventus. What's your point?
he will be a good signing, but
He's going Juventus.
that's all
It
if
doesn't
buts and
matter.
maybes, though.
Rafinha. They've agreed to deal with Rafinha.
We've been linked with 155 players this summer. Does that mean that we're ambitious?
They've agreed a deal with Rafinha for Leeds. They're
Is
leaking
he in the
news.
door? Is he through the door?
Sterling,
they can get
Sterling's
them.
the only guy that's through.
Okay, and we could get 155 players that we.
You don't have Man United don't have ambition, bro. We've got no
Dude,
players
Chelsea,
in
they're
proper
shit.
Malaysia.
Bro, the only deals they've done this year is trying to hijack people. They have not. They have other than
They
Sterling.
will
They have
better
not.
than
They
that.
have not solidified a target that they want. That they don't want to hijack. Todd Bowley is an American that he just wants to do swap deals because he thinks it's trade season.
They're still better than us.
It's not that far though.
You think Chelsea have a better team than us? I don't think it's that. I don't think they have a better team. They're better coached because of Tuchel.
First of all, that comment's ludicrous. Sterling is much better than Pulisic. Let's relax.
Chelsea. Wait, what did he say? Big up Mason, by the way. Chelsea are
That's
losing
a
loads of
Haaland,
players.
Mason.
They just agreed to deal with Sterling. Mate, bro, Pulisic is horrible. In my opinion.
By the way, yeah,
decent.
Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea also don't have a striker, and they're not linked with a striker.
Like, bro, they need goal. Bro, Sterling will give them goals though. Like, that's who they need. They need.
Okay,
good
they're getting
goals.
Missing
Sterling.
a lot of chances.
Okay, so they get Sterling, but they like. I don't think that Chelsea are that good.
Yeah. I think Tuchel. I think Tuchel is overachieving with the Chelsea current team because I don't think their team is that amazing.
They have no backup fullbacks.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna get them,
They're not even linked with any.
bro. They want a sporting director, dude. They'll get better. They'll have a better summer than
Right,
us.
but do they have a sporting director?
Yeah, but you gotta remember,
You
Zidane.
yell at me for hypotheticals, but you're doing a bunch of hypotheticals right now, by the way. So I'm just calling you on
They'll
that.
get better than us, dude. You can make excuses. Chelsea would do better us in the summer. Fact. Watch
Who
this
knows?
space.
Right now, they're signing. Right now, it looks like we're actually having a better summer than them by the end of the summer.
The way it's
Bro,
going,
Bro, they
Go
did not
on.
finish the year well, and Tuchel is like, I think Tuchel gets sacked by December. First of all, I think he gets
well,
sacked.
he has to get back though. He's a good
And I
coach.
don't think he's getting properly back. Bro, they have no striker. Kai Havertz is a striker right now.
Yeah. Do you know
Broja.
who, by the way, hang on. Do you know who?
Broja's not. He's a
Do you know
youth.
who Chelsea's top scorer was last season?
Lukaku.
No, it was Mason Mount.
No, it was Lukaku. No comms.
Oh, I'm talking about in the league though.
I still think it was Lukaku.
I saw Mason.
No, it's Mason Mount. You got 10.
Okay, he scored 7 goals against Norwich, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah, so they only have 3 good midfielders.
Kante's pretty much finished though. Let's be
Conte's
honest.
washed.
He's
We've
finished.
got better midfielders than us.
Everyone
Yeah,
has
but that's
better
not hard
midfielders
though.
than us.
If we get Frenkie de Jong, Christian Eriksen, and another midfielder, then it's on par in it because I'm going to say this right now. Frenkie de Jong's better than Kovacic. I don't care what anyone says.
I think that evens
got
out.
better
Okay, that
defense.
evens out. That evens out. Jorginho's not good, in my opinion.
They've got better, they've got a better defense. Not even a
Do
joke.
they though? Other than Thiago Silva, who is good in their defense?
Christensen,
Chalobah is better than Maguire and Lindelof.
No, he's not.
Chalobah is better than Maguire. That's not.
Bro, and
What
also,
the hell?
Tuchel
What
wants
do you
to
mean?
play
No, it's not.
Tuchel wants to play a fullback this year, so you're going to see them even more exposed at the back. So that 3-5-2 thing ain't working anymore.
Bro, they've got a better left back. They've got a better right back. They've got
yeah,
better.
that
goals.
I agree. Yeah, that I agree. Their fullbacks are good. Chilwell and Reece.
Okay, they're also very injury prone. Chilwell's coming off an ACL.
Yeah, true.
Who knows how he's going to play? Bro, that team is not that good. I guarantee you that right now.
It's not that great, but it's better than us.
Spurs have a better team.
Okay,
I mean, Spurs attack is better.
Chelsea
Spurs
is barely, okay. Chelsea might be they're barely better than us. So you think like they're not before the year started last year, like when the year ended, when I looked at the teams that for next year, like funnily enough, I think Arsenal have a better team than them right now. They just don't have a better coach.
Wait, hang on. Arsenal have a better team than Chelsea, you think?
I do think because they've signed players like in certain
Well,
positions.
who have Arsenal actually signed? I'm not.
They signed Jesus. They signed Vieira.
Jesus. Okay, I'm not really sold on him. Fair
He's
enough.
better than everything. He's better than everything Chelsea have up front, though.
But isn't he better on the right wing than a striker? Because he doesn't score that many goals as a lone striker. But I hear you, though. I hear you. Okay.
I mean, he did for City though. Like most of the goals he scored were from a striker.
Yeah, but his highest goal tally was only 14 goals playing under the best team in the world. If you think about it.
Yeah, but then they got goals from everywhere. They got goals from Saka's gonna score 10+. Odegaard's gonna score like 6. Smith Rowe's gonna score 10 plus, most likely.
Yeah, they've got goals spread out. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, they got goal spread. They got that. They got like that whole plan. What's this on? They signed that Fabio Vieira kid.
I don't know if he's any good though. I don't know. I've never seen him play.
It's still another body midfield though. Like it's another creator.
Yeah, Vieira to.
The other two don't count, but
They're
gonna sign a couple more players.
I think out of United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs
are ahead of us. No, Spurs are clear. They're not.
Spurs,
they're getting closer to Liverpool City talk than they are to us.
Spurs are getting. I'm just going to say it right now. I think Spurs have the best attack in the Prem.
They do.
You can say Liverpool or City. I think Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. That attack is the best. You can say City, but they have Haaland. Okay, they have Haaland, but we've not seen what Haaland can do in the Prem minute, so we'll have to see. And even if Haaland was to score so many goals, he's not better than Harry Kane.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like okay, so even if Chelsea are better than us this year, like I think in the next 3 years, under like the trajectory that I expect under Ten Hag, I think we'll be better than them eventually.
Chelsea might not even get Champions League next season.
They won't. I don't.
We won't get it. I'm telling you that. We won't get it.
Okay, but yeah, but we could also win Europa League and get it through that.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't even think we win Europa League, man.
If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. But like next year, I just want because I think next year we struggle a little bit anyway because it's
this window's a joke.
Even if we had a 10 out of 10 window, Ten Hag needs time to implement his system into a team that's technically crap.
Exactly. Yeah.
He has to teach them how to play football again.
This is why I like. This is
Go
why I don't mind.
Go on, Ahmed.
I was just going to say, this is why I don't mind him going for his Ajax players because they already know how to play the system, so it takes less time for them to be integrated into the team, which is why I don't mind. Obviously, Donny van de Beek knows how to play it. Frenkie de Jong knows how to play it. Antony, if he does come, will know how to play it. Eriksen knows how to play it.
Eriksen doesn't know how to play. He never played at Ajax.
Yeah, I know, but he won't. Bro, he's not brain dead like some of our players, though. That's what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, anyway, but like next year the plan needs to be we just need to see a clear philosophy.
100%.
And we need to see it implemented.
Yep.
Like if we lose like games 1-0, but we dominated the opponent and they finessed against us. Like I know like I'm gonna be disappointed we lost, but at least like I'm seeing like the plan. Like I just need to see a plan from Ten Hag. And I need to believe in the plan. And then next summer, you go for it. Like you start getting, because next year, assuming we have a head of recruitment, you start going getting other players, and then you start. It's a rebuild for a reason. Yep. And we have one of the best coaches in the world now in terms of rebuilding. And like Young, he knows how to develop players and everything. And then you go from there.
Yeah, that 100%. Yeah. Because you got to remember, by the way, I'll read the comments later on. Yeah, big up to everyone, and obviously. We'll try to hit the 1 hour mark and then we'll end the show because I want to finish it by saying, do you guys think we'll get Frenkie de Jong? So give me 1 second. Right, do you guys think we will get Frenkie?
Yeah, let me just say one thing on Barcelona, the worst run football club in the world. Laporta, you're a liar. You're a compulsive liar. You're a pathological liar. You owe the guy 18 million euros, I think. This year, and then you owe him. That club needs to get investigated for embezzlement, fraud, many things because players are taking like 50% wage cuts and they're not paying them that money back. So it just came out today. It just came out during the show that United Breeze put it out there to put more pressure on them that the only thing holding up this deal is Barcelona not paying De Jong his money.
Why his wages?
Yeah, so he's ready to come to United, but he's not leaving Barca until he gets the money that he deserves.
But how much did Barcelona owe him?
Right now, 20 mil.
20 mil for who?
De Jong. They owe De Jong 20 mil.
Yeah, mate. Laporte's he's dude. He knows. He's just trying to save face. He's a
worse person than Woodward.
But you know what's crazy though with the whole De Jong situation? Even if we do get it after, he doesn't even want to come to us, which is
no, he does. He's ready to come to us.
No. I know he's ready to come to, but does he actually want to play for United though?
He wants to play for Ten Hag, but yeah.
He wants to stay. If he had a chance, he would stay at Barcelona. But he obviously he wants to. It's Ten Hag. It's what I mean. He's the guy. that he
He
wants to play
wouldn't. So
for.
basically, he wouldn't consider it if Ten Hag wasn't there.
No, definitely not.
No. He wouldn't. No.
I don't care about that.
Okay.
At the end of the day, you're a professional athlete, so you're gonna play for the club you signed for.
That's what I'm trying to know, because I don't. The thing is, why I'm asking, I don't want him to come and then he's like, and he takes him time to. He's going to take time to adjust, but I don't want him. Or he's coming into a new country, Manchester. He doesn't really want to be here. And it takes him.
He could go live next to Van de Beek. They could be buddies together. They could talk to each other. They could be their own. They could be like their therapy cuddle buddies and everything. But just come and he'll be fine. And the biggest way to say F you to Barca is you hoop out for United and you say this is what you gave up on.
I hear that.
It's that simple.
Barcelona would be better than us.
So
Huh?
Barcelona will be better than us.
They're shit. They're crap.
We have a better coach than Barcelona.
They're no. Barcelona are crap. I don't care. I hope I'm not even care. I pray on their downfall every day. I pray on their downfall every day as a footballer.
Why?
Because I hate them, and I hate the Laporta, and I hate the way that club is run. They're literally stealing money from players, and they are forcing players to take 50% wage cuts, or they get sold. All because you can't afford to pay your players the things that you promised them. I think that's shady. And just like that Bayern guy said today, in 2 years, that club might be out of business because of the way that they run stuff. They sold their TV rights for the next quarter century.
That is mad. Yeah.
Like, no, that club is broke, and I hope they stay broke. And I hope.
So what about the leavers? What about the leavers?
Okay, leavers pay their debt. What happens when that debt comes back? Because you still owe players money.
Do you know how much leavers they have? Do you know how much money they get?
I don't care how much. You know how much debt they got? They got over $1 billion in debt.
That's worse than us, no?
Yeah, they're the most debt. They're the club with the most in debt. In the
Exactly.
world. You know how much money they owe players? I don't even want to know how much they owe PK and Busquets, who have taken wage cuts for like the last 4 years, who were already, and they were on like $500K a week wages, by the way.
Mm-hmm. That is mad. But right, so so we've got to wrap up the show. Eriksen's pretty much done. Malacia is done. Out of 10, how likely do you think Lisandro Martinez will come? Out of 10. Right. Okay. So that's 3 players. What about Frenkie de Jong?
10. So
that's 5 players that we've brought in. Antony, I'm saying 6 out of 10. I'm
3.
3. Okay, fair.
United have adopted this model this year that they're not overpaying for a player.
I actually rate that for once.
Yeah, no, we're not getting finesse. We need to build a reputation that if you don't agree to if you don't want to like at least come to a compromise, we're not doing a deal. No more United tax, and that's why we need to keep hijacking deals, because once those terms have set a price on someone and the team has agreed terms with them, you can't put a United tax on it anymore.
Yep.
Okay, you said keep hijacking deals. Let's get hijack delete.
No, he's shit.
He's better than what we got.
So is a lot of people. We don't need. I don't want a minor improvement on what we have. I want a massive improvement on what we have.
He's better than Lindelof by far. He's better than Varane.
He's not better than them. I generally don't think he's better than them. I generally don't read the Ligt at all.
You don't think the Ligt's better than Maguire?
Slightly better, yes.
Oh my lord!
I don't rate the Ligt at all.
Is it because of his lack of pace?
No, it's not even the pace. It's like his body positioning is terrible. He's very similar to Maguire, by the way. He's a very similar profile player to Maguire in the way that his positioning, if a player
a bit like a rugby player, isn't he?
Yeah, if a player gets past him just by an inch, that player is gone and the Ligt's not recovering.
So basically, what you're saying is
he's either getting a red card.
So you're saying the Ligt is like, so if an attacker is on him and he does like a bit of a body feint, then he's done.
He's done.
Yeah, if that's the case, then we can't be having a stiff player, bro.
Trust me, that's not the case.
And his passing angles are shit.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. I don't know. I've not seen De Ligt in a long time. I've not watched him properly.
Bro, he's not a 2020 center back. He's more of like a 2000s, 2010.
He's a throwback center back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need. You know what we need? We need a quick, dominant.
Yo, just wait for Fofana next year.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait. We need one now, dude.
Yeah, we're getting Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah,
so Lisandro get another center back next year.
So when Varane gets injured, what we do?
Lisandro Martinez and Lindelof.
God forbid.
Bro, okay, well, we can't call Ten Hag a great coach and just expect everyone to play shit under him.
I never said he's a great coach, mate. please.
Of course you don't, because you hate everything about United. Because you literally want United to fail. That's pretty much where you're going. I think you generally want United to fail so you can complain more and complain more and complain more and complain more. Because you love complaining.
Nope. Guess who? You know the players I hate: McTominay, Maguire, Rashford, Shaw. Done. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? I want United to do bad so I can complain. What does that mean?
Because every day I hear you complaining. I haven't heard a positive thing since Ten Hag came in.
What's positive about United at the moment? Tell me.
We have a young coach that's one of the best tacticians.
Yeah, a young coach with one of the best. How many signings have we got so far, man?
2.
So bro, he's raising
What's
the level.
What's positive about United at the moment? I don't get that.
This team came second and third under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer with no coaching
in a shit league. What's your point?
It's the same league.
It's a crap. It was a crap league.
What?
Well, it was 18 months ago.
We finished second and third when teams were doing bad, and it was a COVID season. What are you talking about?
We came second last year, literally a year ago.
It was a crap league. It was only Man City that were doing well.
Zidane. So you're saying there's nothing. Listen, I understand what you're trying to say, but there's nothing positive here. But what I'm happy at least is that if you compare all these first signings to the look at the caliber players that we're linked to now. Like I know.
Yeah.
Go on.
I did say that before. That I am happy that we're not linked to scrubs. Like I am happy that we're linked to. That's the one thing I'm happy about, that we're actually linked to good technical players. But apart from that, dude, they need to show me. The board need to show me that they're serious.
Exactly that, bro. Ten Hag is like gonna literally at least raise the ceiling. At the very least, he's a floor raiser. He's gonna make these players look 100 times more capable than they used to look. You're already seeing it in training. These guys have never done these training drills, so at least they're gonna learn something in their life. And, if he makes them better, then their market value goes up, and then they could get sold, and then we get money, and we could go replace them with actual players that already had those capabilities from the moment they came out the womb. So
look at Victor Liang, this guy.
No, bro, there's like United. I generally think United fans want to live in pessimism.
No, we just want to see. No, man, that's not it. We just want to see.
You want to see a title, and that title is not coming soon, and it's not, and it's not even coming because United are shit. It's because Pep Guardiola exists in our league. So as long as Pep Guardiola is in our league, we're not winning a Prem anyway.
But do you want me to be honest? Yeah, you guys know me, innit? Like I'm not really about I'm not like how positive, like for example, Robbie is. I'm not saying I'm negative here, but if I'm going to be proper honest, I'm semi-excited. And not excited that isn't like we're going to win something. We might not win anything next season.
I just want to watch exciting football.
But you know what's crazy? All I want to see is my team play sexy football. That's it. That's all I want. I don't mind if we lost 3 games in a row, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, but we played some of the best football in a long time.
Wait.
Bro, because
we're going to win it. And
if
by
the
the way,
signs,
one more thing.
The signs are there. If the signs are there of the good football, and then you replace that shit quality with actual quality, then therefore, theoretically, those 2-0s turn into 2-0s for United. Is that not how it goes?
That's what I'm trying to, bro. Zidane, just hear me out, yeah? We're not going to win anything major if Pep is still in this league, because he's going to keep dominating. Bro, let's be honest, it's not going to happen. Even if we got Mbappe, Haaland, Messi, Ronaldo all playing in the same team, it's not going to happen because Pep is the best manager in the world, and he's making this league look like a farmers league every single year. He's going to win the league next season and the year after that and the year after that if he still stays. And then you've got Klopp in the Champions League. Let's be honest. There's a lot of Madrid will be. We're not going to do anything in the
Spurs can win it.
Champions League is our best big. Wait, what?
Yeah, laugh. Yeah.
Spurs aren't winning the Premier League, bro.
Not next year.
He's a Champions League. That's even worse. I don't know what's worse.
Spurs. You know, as much, bro. I hate Oli, by the way. I don't like Oli, but his Champions League record is better than Conte.
Mate, exactly. Yeah, but
so they're not going to win Champions League with Conte.
I never said Champions League. I said Premier League.
No, but their best season Spurs can get is 3rd.
Dude, not this season coming up. Next year, if they strengthen Tottenham,
I think Klopp and Pep exist. So the 2 best managers in the
world. Conte is better than Klopp.
No, he's not.
Yeah, see, dude, Conte won the Premier League in his first damn season.
Okay, he's
So
still
why
a better
can't
manager than Klopp.
Yeah, but he's not better than Klopp
Based on what?
right now. He's not better than Klopp.
Based on eyes.
What do you mean? Why? Because they play a more attractive football. You said
No,
ice.
because Klopp's won everything there is to win.
Say that then, bro. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but
Klopp's, bro, Conte, dude, Conte can win the Premier League with top.
Conte can't play good football without his specific signings. I've seen Klopp play good football with Glenn Johnson at right back.
yeah. That's what
He took
thing is-
Liverpool to like 2 finals, I think, in his first year, like the League Cup final and the Europa League final with like
Well,
Fabio
Conte did it
Barino
more
as striker.
Well, Conte did is more impressive anyway than that. I don't know what that. Well, Conte did is way more impressive.
No, the thing is,
He's not a better manager,
Conte
though.
is still a world-class manager.
Yeah,
He
but
is.
he's not better than Klopp and Pep run the world right now.
I already say Klopp because he's won the Champions League. That's it. But
Okay,
Conte for me,
tell Conte to win the Champions League then.
dude, Conte is still top. He can win the Premier League with Tottenham.
No, he can't. No manager can win the Premier League with Tottenham. It's Tottenham for a reason. I think Tottenham, like, they have a fantastic roster on paper, but I wouldn't be surprised if it all capitulates and Conte walks out like by Boxing Day.
If let's just say this, yeah.
Wait,
If
what?
Conte-
It
Why
can
would you
easily
walk out
happen.
by Boxing Day?
Because if something happens to Spurs and it capitulates, he'll walk out, and that's so Spursy of them. It's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, they literally, bro. Mourinho literally left before the cup final. Remember?
Bro, like one injury
got
to Son and
fucked,
Kane, and that team's just gonna be shit again. So it doesn't matter.
Why do you think they're getting players in? They can get about. They're signing about 8 players this summer.
Listen, at best, Spurs can win an FA Cup at best and get top 4 at the same time. That's a good season for Spurs. If they win a trophy next
Winning
season,
a trophy is a good season for them, no matter where they finish.
yeah. I think Conte's ceiling at Spurs is top 4 and a trophy. Carabao
I think
Cup.
they finish 3rd next year. I think they finish 3rd.
It'd be his ceiling at United too, by the way.
Wait, say that again.
That would have been his ceiling at United too, by the way.
Oh yeah, Conte. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Conte's a manager to win now, though. That's the thing. He's a manager that you want to win now, innit?
So it doesn't
So
matter anyway. But yeah, anyway. United aren't touching anything. Like if we win a Europa League next year, I'm gassed. That's a great season.
yeah, bro. If United win a Europa League and we come 5th or something, I'm happy with that. Like, and we'll play
That's
good
progress.
football.
That's progress because we've won a trophy that we haven't won in so long. Yeah, that's progress for me. For me, the season next year, the season coming up.
I already know that Don's gonna see a season's a failure if we don't win a trophy. I already know he's gonna say that.
So what happens, Zidane?
I wasn't going to say that.
So what
I wasn't
happens,
gonna-
Zidane, if we come, for example, 6th or 5th, we play good football, but we don't win anything? Would you say that's a failure?
I'm mad, man. Well, dude, what's your expectation? What's your expectation, man? Is it just football for you?
With the players if we get Dybala,
Yeah.
Frenkie, and all them players, I'm expecting at least getting 3rd or 4th, and maybe a trophy, like an FA Cup or a Carabao. That's what I'm expecting.
Well, for me, dude, you win the Europa League, right? We should win that. That's my
Or Europa.
expectation.
Any of the trophies, Europa, Carabao, FA Cup.
I gotta see what team drops into Europa.
Oh yeah. Because FA Cup, that's going to be hard to win, innit? Because obviously you've got
Because we gotta
Chelsea.
get past Arsenal, and Arsenal are just as good as if not a little better right now. So we still gotta beat them.
I don't fear Arteta, man. I think that guy's crap.
In the one game, if it's a 1-game final, anything can happen. So it doesn't matter.
But yeah, anyway, like, what would you rate our window so far, though? Like, what would you rate it so far?
0.
0.
5.
4.5. 4.5.
4.5. Okay, fair enough.
0, mate. 0.
0 is getting no signings in.
Let me just read the Ronaldo wants to leave because of United direction ambition. United doesn't want to prove. They are happy where they are. City and Liverpool buying players to win the league. We are buying to hang on.
Yo, if Ronaldo expects United to compete with City and Liverpool, then he's even more demented than I thought.
Exactly. Ronaldo has seen where we will be. No big transfers coming, and United is too slow to move. Even after weeks, we only made one youth signing. That's not a big club trophy ambition. Spurs top 4, Europa League and Man United also will be a success. Conte is more ambitious than Ten Hag. He would rather fight and leave. Wait, what? Conte. Wait, sorry.
This guy's a troll, bro.
Bro, what do you mean by that? 1 out
No,
of
no,
10.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there.
Wait,
Like,
hang on. Conte is far more ambitious than Ten Hag. He would rather fight and leave than Ten Hag around and be mediocre. Ten Hag needs time, but United's too
let's
big.
stick around.
Yeah, but you're
Let's
saying
stick around.
United's too big, but we've still not seen how he's going to do in it. So, how is it a 1 out of 10 window?
Dude, we put, mate, all right, onto this. Well, we know Spurs are in a much better position than us, and they've signed 5
Because
players.
they
They're
have
about to get
They
to.
also have Champions League football. People don't understand that. They have Champions League football.
They have Champions League, but they're still making more signings than us.
Yeah, because they have Champions League, so recruitment comes a lot easier.
Relevant. We've signed 1 player.
Signed 2 players, but yeah.
Okay, Eriksen, free transfer. I don't care.
So is it not a signing? Like, you know you gotta pay for free
We
transfers.
need more.
Right? They're not free transfers, by the way. You gotta pay a sign-on bonus. So Eriksen
Dude, we're
theoretically
moving too
costs.
slow. Tottenham are in a better position than us. They've had Champions League.
They've had a better transfer window. Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah,
but
no
we're
shit.
We need to get a move on though. That we need to
Okay,
be
that's
quick.
fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, because Spurs also had money injected into them this year. We didn't.
We're moving too slow. I'm sorry. We're
No,
moving too slow.
that I can semi-agree. Like, I'm sorry, it took us a long. It did take us a long time just to make 1 signing, though.
Fucking hell, man.
But
Haggling over my penny pinch.
Yo, look at the signing Spurs made. Other than Richarlison, which of them have been difficult to do?
none of them have been difficult.
None
But
of them.
Basuma was
Basuma's quick. How much was that? 35? Perisic was quick.
Yeah. Do you know who we're negotiating with, by the way? We're negotiating with Barcelona, who are literally the worst club to negotiate
we took
with.
2 months, didn't
Yeah,
we?
that's true.
Young.
That's true.
And we've signed. We took 2 months of Young when we could have got players in at the same time. What are we doing?
Because we needed to prioritize. Because Ten Hag told the club to prioritize De Jong because he wants him in.
Oh, for 2 months, is it? So you're telling me we couldn't sign another player in that time?
No, because United said once they know De Jong's coming, which they do now because they've already
That's
agreed. They signed 2 players in the process, and they're about to sign 3 in Lisandro.
Didn't Jack Grealish take a long time, by the way?
Yeah, bro, we're negotiating with Barcelona. It took us 2 months to negotiate because that club is literally the most stubborn club I've ever seen in my life. So Spurs got purchased on free, right? That was done quick. Eriksen could have been done quicker, but he wanted to take time with his decision. That's not United's fault. They offered him the contract 2 weeks ago.
He just took time to just to choose, isn't it? That was his. That was on his.
Bissouma was quick because of the price, and Brighton were willing to sell it cheap.
But my question is, why didn't we go for Bissouma? That's the only thing. Why couldn't we like get that over the line real quick if it was only 25 mil? That's the only thing that I'm complaining about. But listen, we got
maybe Ten Hag didn't want him. I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm still happy, bro. The left back, what was it, 13 mil? I'm happy with that.
What's his first sign? Richarlison, that took a while.
Yeah. Richarlison for 50 mil. That's that. I think he's a
60.
decent. I think he's
60.
I think he's decent, but for that price,
Lenglet's coming as well. They got Lenglet.
They did that because they went. It was a loan deal, and they agreed to pay everything. He's shit anyway, so who cares?
Bro, Lenglet's
You'll make him good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just like Ten Hag will make our players good, but I get criticized for that.
You make Maguire good, isn't it? Yeah, you make Maguire.
Eriksen is a dead man walking. United will pay 200k for a player who is in his 30s and declining rather than go buy for Lima. Well, first of all, Calvin Phillips didn't want to come to United. Second of all, Lima we were only linked because of Ralph with him, and we didn't go for him. Sangara.
He's a player we should get.
I went linked with Sangara for a reason, by the way. That guy's not linked with anyone, by the way. So
yeah, Sangara. I'm not too sold on this Sangara guy. Anyway, he just looks like Decore. Literally, like the way how he plays.
You know who he reminds me of? The signing? It's Soumare from Leicester, and that guy's a flop. So
yeah. I feel like but we need to stop going for the popular players that are available.
I want to go for people United fans aren't saying. That's what I want to sign.
That's why I'm gassed we got the left back, because it was something out of the blue and I didn't expect it. That's what I want more of. Not these obvious signings like, the Maguires that we got last season, Dan James because he was recommended by Giggs, and flipping, who else did we get last season? And Wan-Bissaka as well. They're obvious signings, but we're making signings that Ten Hag wants now. Whether they're over the line or not, then that's a different story. If we don't get Frenkie de Jong, then I'm going to start complaining and start saying, "Oh, this is BS. This is on the club, innit?"
Yeah, the one thing I'll say is that at least, You know, I'm just gonna say,
Bro, he's struggling to say something positive about United, by the way. Your football club, by the way. Just so you know.
dude. No.
No,
At least Murto, yeah. At least the recruitment team, they're listening to Ten Hag and what he wants. Like they're trying to sign actual players that he thinks like, they fit in his philosophy.
Yeah.
And that's a key thing. You know, we've all said that for years that this board needs to stop just going for players that, you know what I mean, the manager doesn't want. So at least they're doing that. But dude, seriously, they need to make use of this transfer window because there is a free market out there. You know what I mean? And we need some good play. We need some good players, man.
I don't want to just sign free transfers though.
No, the thing is, we say that again, Michael.
I don't want to just sign free transfers.
No, but you have to. Go on. Sorry, Amen. Go on.
I was just gonna say, like, obviously we don't have to sign loads of free players, but I say prioritize the free market. Just make use of it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, if you think it depends on the player because you could go into a free market and end up paying someone $400K a week.
No, but I'm talking about, for example, Eriksen, $200K a week. Eriksen,
yeah, okay, but we can easily. But I don't. United in the free market is dangerous because they've been known to give high wages.
So you're saying if we get a free player and they pay high wages, but then he flops, and it will be harder for them to be sold.
Yeah, look at what happened. Look at what happened with Juve and Aaron Ramsey. They paid him $400.
Bro, Ramsey was on like 400.
Exactly.
No, Juve did this. I don't think we'll do that though. I don't think
Juve did this free transfer thing. By the way, they did that, and they didn't buy any players. And look what happened to them.
No, I don't think we'll do another Alexis Sanchez saga again. Like, if Dybala wants 300K a week plus, then I'm like, no, he can stay far
There you
away.
go. That's what we need to do. If we do that, then that's fine. But
if he wants
the free market right now, who's good in the free market right now? Dybala, who else? Dembele's staying at Barca, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, Dybala would have been good, but yeah, 100%.
That's it.
Romagnoli.
Okay, enough, man. End the stream.
Anyway, I'm gonna. Oh, Michael's not. United will go for Young 80 mil, Harry Potter for 80 mil, Pogba 90 mil.
Who said the Young's 80 mil?
Yeah, Lukaku, Sanchez 500K a week, Di Maria 60 mil, zero value returned. We need, bro. If we got Frenkie de Jong, Frenkie de Jong is 24 years old, and if we sold him at 28, we could still get a decent money amount of him. So I don't understand. Yeah, people just need to listen. I understand. I'm not gonna gas over John Murtaugh too much yet because I'm not a huge fan. But
I'm not even saying gas Murtaugh.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say.
I lost some optimism.
In the details.
I am slightly optimistic. Yeah,
I lost some optimism. Yo, because you know what's gonna happen. We play Liverpool next week, right, for preseason. It's gonna be a nasty day on Twitter. If we lose, people are gonna start saying Ten Hag out. Because I know the fan base too well.
No one's gonna say that.
Preseason.
No one's gonna say that. I guarantee you, some guy on Twitter is gonna say that.
Yeah. But what?
And if we win, people are gonna say, "Oh, United, Ten Hag's the second coming of freaking God," because his face doesn't know how to be objective.
Only idiots say that. Why would you say Ten Hag out if he loses?
No, but preseason means nothing as well. It doesn't mean anything.
I know it don't, but I just know this fan base. This fan base, this fan base is itching to say something about Ten Hag. I know they are.
Yeah. The thing is, most of the fan base did want Ten Hag, but at the end of the day, you're going to get the
but they also right now they hate him because we're only linked with Ajax players.
Yeah, they're just tapped in it. This fan base is tapped anyway, bro. They're just stupid.
No, I don't hate him for that.
There's people that hate him that they're like, "Oh, yo, fine." At first, I did that. I forgot that we don't have the head of recruitment. So
yeah. I'm plus sold Andres Pereira for 12 mil, which is I think that's was it 12 mil or 10 mil? I can't remember.
It's 10. The price went down all of a sudden. I don't know.
10 mil. I think that's a decent.
Yeah,
it's 10 more than I thought we were gonna get for him. So
you know what? You see the club. Yeah, I think what did they say? They shortlisted signings of Pau Torres and what's that defender's name? David Kama. What do you guys think about that? You think we should go for
he's going Porto anyway.
No, I know Kama's going Porto. What about Pau Torres?
I don't want him, Pau Torres.
Do you want me to be honest about Pau Torres?
I don't want him.
I think people are gassing him up too much.
Michael, you don't want anyone, dude. You don't want anyone. You don't want.
Yeah, I do. I don't want Pau Torres.
No, Pau Torres for the price that they're asking for, is it 60 or 70?
Because he doesn't fit the profile of United. United need an aggressive center back. Pau Torres is not aggressive. How hard is that to come? How hard is that to understand?
Pau Torres is kind of similar to Laporte in a way. Kind of.
Martinez, he's not commanding in terms of height and everything, but he's aggressive. He pushes up.
Oh, bro, he's got
Ten Hag. Ten Hag's
He's
profile
magnificent.
system is aggressive center backs.
Would you say like Pau Torres is too similar to like a Lindelof? Is
Yeah,
that right?
he's a good progressive fullback. He's a good progressive center back, but he's like, bro, he's 6'3" and he sucks at aerial duels.
Nah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Martinez and Timber win more aerial duels than him, and they're both 5'10".
Yeah.
Fair enough. You're right on that. Fair enough.
I heard that. But anyway, big up everyone, by the way. First show back, and we've got like a few people commenting. So big up, man. Big up.
Big up, man.
Yeah, man. Apologies
Big
for
up,
uploading really late in it. I got too gassed finishing uni in it, so like I was like, but I forgot about everything.
you finished uni?
Yeah, no, I finished uni ages ago, but I just completely forgot about my YouTube. But hopefully, I'll start uploading a lot more. And by the way, guys, I'm going to be going live tomorrow. I'm going to make my fantasy team. So, if anyone wants to, join.
Yeah, mine's close. I didn't know what I was doing.
Wait, Michael, have you made your fantasy team?
Yeah, it's kind of mid though.
It's kind of, okay. Anyway, so if anyone wants to join it, tell me what you think. I'm hearing that MOSALAH is 13 mil or something. Yeah, listen, I'm not going to get that fraud anyway. So anyway, I'm going to make a fantasy team tomorrow. I think I've got like a team, so I'll try and get people on there. And make sure to tell everyone what they can find you in it. So on Twitter, your YouTube, TikTok, whatever your thing is in it. So
I'll go first, I guess. My
Twitter
is @Mike_Griggs26. Pretty much it. For Twitter, YouTube. My YouTube channel, Juego Bonito Pod. And then I'm on Trafford Tunnel every Friday at 8 p.m. UK time with my boy Cass.
I see you on Trafford Tunnel, bro.
I'm usually on Never File a couple days a week as well. So we have that going on as well. And then just my pod. I have to start uploading my YouTube channel, so just going on other people's YouTube channels.
I hear you.
But I'm rebranding, so I'm gonna start doing every sport that I know of. So like
tennis and stuff.
Tennis and shit, because Wimbledon has been an amazing tournament. So that kind of got me back into tennis. F1 I've been into this year a lot. NBA free agency is going on right now with all the KD stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously football's still gonna be the main topic because that's the sport I'm most knowledgeable about. But we got a bunch of sports going on. So it's still gonna be the same name, but we're gonna be doing like specific shows on specific sports.
Just like my knowledge on basketball, isn't it?
Yeah, Steph crazy goat, yeah, bro.
I don't know nothing about basketball, but anyway, big up Michael for joining. What are you saying, Zidane, bro? Is your YouTube thing like? Have you died? Is it disappeared or what's going on? It's
bro,
like
that's dead. That's dead. No, man, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You at least you got Twitter, bro. You got some. You get some people that get triggered a lot in it, so it's good to see.
Just have my Twitter, man, to rattle tap breads and stuff daily. You know what I mean? Yeah. Follow me on Twitter, Zidane_realist. Yeah, man. Big up to you guys as well, man. Ahmed, appreciate you.
No
bringing me. Enjoyed it, man. And me and Michael always arguing and stuff like that.
But listen, I'm just gonna screen record it, post it on TikTok, and yeah, man. Listen, just get a bit of post more content. But yeah, man, big up, and see you guys later. Take care.
Peace.